Hey, what's up? These are my favourite new release horror movies that you can pick up at JB Hi-Fi for the month of March. Like always, I'll start off with my favourite new release of the month, and this one actually isn't a horror movie, but it's a horror TV show. So here I have the complete series of Tales from the Dark Side in this nice, thick, beautiful set put out by Vision or Via Vision, however you want to say their name. I've heard it both ways, so I'm going to cover all bases here. But you might be wondering why I'm so stoked on this set, and you also might be saying, hey, this is actually a little bit more expensive than the typical new release horror movies that you show off here. And yes, it is a little bit more money out of the pocket, but if I'm being completely honest, I actually think this is well worth the price that they're asking for, especially since this set has only just hit the shelves. And the reason why I say that is because, I mean, did you not hear what I said? This is the complete series of Tales from the Dark Side, like a really cool horror anthology show. And I think for the people that haven't seen this show before, get around to picking up this set because it's going to really surprise you. And like I said, it's the complete series here. It eliminates the problem of picking up individual seasons and then you miss out on one and then you don't have the complete series. I have the complete series, the complete show right here in my hand right now. So 12 discs, covers all 4 seasons of the show. The total runtime here is 32.5 hours, so it covers all bases. You're going to have plenty of Tales from the Dark Side to watch. Like I said, this is a set put out by Vision or Via Vision, however you want to say their name. And they've been crushing it with the complete series of horror anthology shows as of late. They also released Tales from the Crypt Keeper not too long ago. They also released another anthology series called Monsters. The only one that I'm really waiting on them to release is Tales from the Crypt. I just think that would be the cherry on top and be like the ultimate horror anthology set to release. But like I said, Tales from the Dark Side, you can't go wrong. Make sure to pick up this set. And finally, the latest installment in the VHS franchise here, we have VHS Beyond, which I've actually already unwrapped and given a rewatch to. Now, I do think it is one of the weaker later installments in the franchise, but I'm probably in the minority saying that because I know a lot of people really liked this one. It's a more sci-fi approach on the found footage horror anthology, which is the VHS franchise. But we're talking about the release here, and this is a release that I really like because it's put out by Shudder. Now, unlike other streaming platforms like Netflix and Prime and Disney Plus here in Australia, Shudder normally do a pretty good job of releasing physical copies of their movies. I'd say maybe like 75% of their original content normally gets a physical release here, and this is one of them. And you got to make sure you pick up these physical releases because if you're not supporting that, they're probably going to stop putting them on shelves. So whenever a new Shudder original comes out in stores, I'm always on top of picking it up and supporting Shudder. And also, I want to add it to my VHS franchise that I have on my shelf here behind me. So make sure to get around the Shudder original releases, and this was also another really cool pickup for the month of March.